In this lesson, I'll be talking about the design principle of repetition. Repetition gives your web design a rhythm and a flow. It conveys a sense of consistency to your overall design, and it's used to tie in your brand elements like your logos and color schemes. Let's get into the WebStarts page editor and see how we can utilize repetition to create that consistency in our web design.
I'm logged into my WebStarts account. I'm viewing the dashboard. If you don't yet have a WebStarts account, visit webstarts.com. Click on Get Started. It's free, and then log in and you'll be where I'm at now. Hover your cursor over the thumbnail to your website and click Edit Site to load up the WebStarts page editor. That's where you can begin to work on your web design in WebStarts. I'm going to create a new page called Repetition, because that's today's lesson, repetition, and then I'm going to click, well, I'm going to spell it correctly first of all, and then I'm going to click Create Page. That creates a page. I made a duplicate of an existing page. I'm just going to get rid of some of the elements that appear here. Now, you've probably seen in the other lessons I've already used repetition quite a bit. Repetition is just using the same elements across your web pages. It gives your design a certain flow or rhythm because you see relationships to different elements as you move from page to page. You can involve your brand, your logo, different styles. So it's really not something that's just going to be on a page by page basis, but it's going to affect the whole look of your website. So it can be your colors and all kinds of things. But what you want to do is you just want there to be repetition between not only the pages of your website, but also in your design. So if you're using certain design elements, for example, if I'm going to use a paragraph of medium text and I'm going to describe some kind of bullet points or some features or benefits of my product, then I might want to have 3 on each line, and then I'm going to repeat that same pattern as I move down my page. So for example, just by selecting these elements and then using the duplication function of the page editor, I can align these and I can quickly create this kind of repetitive layout. Now I'm going to add some icons to this as well, and it's going to give some flow to my page. Let's see, I'm going to use these weather icons again, and I'm going to use the duplication tool to quickly just create a design using the duplication tool, using replication. And then if I was going to create another page on my site, I would want to stick with this same kind of general layout whenever I'm communicating, let's say, bullet points, features or benefits or whatever I'm talking about. I would repeat this same kind of concept. I'd have my logo in the same spot. If I had a logo, I would have my menu in the same spot. So maybe, for example, maybe we do a logo up here. It can be a little icon. Let's see. I'm just going to do something like this, lock. And if that was my little logo, I'd put that up in the header. Now, WebStarts helps you by making it so that when you put things in the header, like your logo and your menu, they appear at the top of every page. So when you save that, it gives some structure to your entire site, so that repetition is kind of built in. But you'll just want to go down and use repetition to convey, as you go from page to page on your website, some of your brand elements, your colors, things like that. So you can see this logo and this menu are the same on every single page, and that's how we use repetition in design to give it a professional look and feel.